Hello friends, in today's lecture we will do class 9 geography chapter number 1 India size and location and what are the important points that needs to be remembered. So let's start. India location on globe. India lie entirely in the northern hemisphere. So this figure represents globe on the plain paper. So see 0 degree, this is equator. Okay, and see India. This whole above the equator is northern hemisphere and below this is southern hemisphere. Below this one is southern hemisphere. So Indian Union starts from 6 degree 4 minutes. Okay, 6 degree 45 minutes. So India lies entirely in the northern hemisphere. Second important point is India is 7th largest country in the world. So India is 7th largest country in the world. First largest country is Russia in terms of land area. Second is Canada. Third one is USA. Fourth is China. Fifth Brazil. Sixth Australia. And seventh is India. India area is 3.287 million kilometer square. Okay, you have to learn 3.287 million kilometer square. Now, another important points regarding India are, first one is the mainland extends between latitudes and longitudes. इंडिया के latitudes extension and longitude extension बताने हैं. So Indian mainland, we are talking about Indian mainland. So mainland में latitudes start from 8 degree 4 minutes. 8 degree 4 minutes is the southernmost point of Indian mainland. Indian mainland southernmost point. Southernmost point and northernmost point is 37 degree 6 minutes. ठीक है, these are latitudes, and in terms of longitudes 68 degree 7 minute east. We will use east because India lies in the eastern hemisphere. Okay, later we will know that how it is east, and here we will use north, and here also north. 8 degree 4 minutes north latitude, 37 degree 6 minutes north latitude, 68 degree 7 minutes east longitude, and 97 degree 25 minutes east longitude. Second important point is the Tropic of Cancer, that is 23 degree 30 minutes north, divides the country into almost two equal parts. So this is Tropic of Cancer, and it is dividing India into almost two equal parts. Third important point is the southernmost point of the Indian Union. Southernmost point of the Indian Union. Remember, in the first point we have talked about the mainland. Indian mainland southernmost point is 8 degree 4 minutes. Okay, and the southernmost point of the Indian Union that is Indira Point. It is here 6 degree 45 minutes. अंडमान निकोबार में है ये 6 degree 45 minutes is the southernmost point of Indian Union. 6 degree 45 minutes, and it has got submerged under the sea water in 2004 during the tsunami. Next important point is a land boundary of about 15,200 km, and the total length of the coastline of the mainland, including the Andaman and Nicobar Island, is 7,516.6 km. So land boundary is, total land boundary is 15,200 km. All right, and coastline is, including Andaman Nicobar Island, is 7,516.6 km, including both Andaman and Nicobar Island and Lakshadweep Island. Fifth important point is India is bounded by young fold mountains in the northwest. All of you know that here are Himalayas. Okay, Himalayas hai, young fold mountains in the northwest. All right, northwest में है, north में है, and the northeast. Okay, south of about 22 degree north latitude, it begins to taper. So south of about 22 degree, this is 23.5, that is Tropic of Cancer. Near around 22, that is from here 22, from here 22 near around, downward होगा 22 degree, it begins to taper. Taper means to say width कम होती चली जाएगी, ये tapering हो रही है below 22 degree north latitude. Okay, it begins to taper and extends towards the Indian Ocean. So it extends towards the Indian Ocean. This is Indian Ocean, dividing it into two seas. So it will dividing it into two seas, that is Bay of Bengal, and the another one is Arabian Sea. Okay, the Arabian Sea on the west, all right, and the Bay of Bengal on its east. So India is bounded by the Yangfold Mountains. Yangfold Mountains in the northwest, northern side, and northeast, and south of about 22 degrees, south of 22 degree, it begins to taper and extends towards the Indian Ocean. It extends, tapering and extending toward the Indian Ocean, and dividing it into two seas, that are Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. Arabian Sea on the western side and Bay of Bengal on the eastern side. Okay. Next point is the latitudinal and longitudinal. The latitudinal and longitudinal extent of the mainland is about 30 degree. So this is latitudinal extent, that is 8 degree 4 minutes to 37 degree 6 minutes. The difference is 37 degree 6 minutes and 8 degree 4 minutes is around 30 degree. Also eastern and western longitudinal extent, that is 97 degree 25 minutes minus 68 degree 7 minutes. This is also around 30 degree. So there is latitudinal and longitudinal extent of the mainland is about 30 degree. Despite this fact, the east-west extent appears to be smaller than the north-south extent. Both difference is 30 degree around, but eastern and western distance wise, it is 2933 kilometer, and north south difference is 3214 kilometer. Okay. Seventh point is, from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag of 2 hours, and hence time along the standard meridian of India, that is 82 degree 30 minutes east, passing through the Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh, is taken as the standard time for the whole country. So due to this longitudinal difference, that is of 30 degree, there is a time lag of 2 hours, 2 hours time lag. Because you have to remember that 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes. Okay, 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes. 1 डिग्री 4 मिनट टाइम के बराबर होता है. ठीक है. सो 30 डिग्री is equals to 30 into 4, that is 120 minutes. And 120 minutes means is equals to 2 hours. 60 minutes 1 hour, then 120 minutes equals to 2 hours. So there is a time lag of 2 hours between the easternmost point and the westernmost point, that is in Arunachal Pradesh and Gujarat. Okay, so to avoid this time difference of 2 hours, 82 degree 30 minutes, that is standard meridian, India's standard meridian for time is taken as 82 degree 30 minutes, and it is passing from Mirzapur, UP. Okay, you have to remember that standard meridian is 82 degree 30 minutes, and due to the time difference of 2 hours, it is taken as the standard meridian. So what are latitudes? You just need to understand it, that what are latitudes. The equator is an imaginary circular line and is a very important reference point to locate places on the earth. So to locate a place, main thing is how we can locate a point. We have to take a reference point so that we can locate places on the earth. So this reference point is taken as equator, 0 degree, and above which there are latitudes in terms of northern hemisphere. So we will write north, and below it we will write south. S. S is a symbol used for south, and N for is used for northern hemisphere, and S for southern hemisphere. All parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called parallels of latitude, and latitudes are measured in degrees. All parallels north of the equator are called as north latitudes. Similarly, all parallels south of the equator are called as south latitudes. So all parallels, these are parallels north of equator, are called as north latitudes, and symbol is N. And similarly, all parallels south of the equator are called as south latitude, and symbol used is S for these. And what are longitudes? To fix the position of a place, it is necessary to know the longitudes along with the latitudes of a place. So to locate any place, we need both longitudes and latitudes. So these are latitudes, longitudes, sorry. These lines are longitudes. So next one is the grid. So how we will locate a place on earth? See, if this is the place, this is the place. So we have to write this place latitudes and longitudes both. So latitudes will be defined from this, we can find out from this line, and longitudes is from this line, vertical lines, and latitudes from this horizontal type line. The count should begin from the meridian. which passes through Greenwich. Up there is a standard meridian. In India we use standard meridian. Okay, but for the globe there is a prime meridian. That is the main reference point, and it passes through Greenwich, where the British Royal Observatory is located. This meridian is called as prime meridian, and this one is the prime meridian. This red line which I am drawing, this 0 degree is the prime meridian. Okay, and it is passing through Greenwich, where the British Royal Observatory is located. Its value is taken as 0 longitude, and for 0 latitude the reference point is called as equator. Latitude 0 degree is known as equator. This one is the equator. This one. Equator 0 degree latitude. And for longitude, this one is taken as standard 0 degree longitude. Okay, its value is 0 degree longitude, and from it we count 180 degree eastward and as well as 180 degree westward, and from here we will count like this. (180° east). From here to the right side we will count as east, and from here 180° we will count like 180° west. The prime meridian and the 180° meridian divide the earth into two equal halves, and the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. So this is the 180° line. It will become in the back side of the globe. 180° line will meet here. Both east and west 180° line will come here and meet here. So 0 degree and behind this one is 180° divide the earth into two equal halves, which are called as eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. So this complete half is called as eastern hemisphere, and this completely half is called as western hemisphere. Okay, therefore the longitude of a place is followed by the letter E for the east and letter W for the west. So we will use, for example, we will use here 60 degree east, 60° east. So E is the symbol for eastern hemisphere and W is the symbol for western hemisphere. It is, however, interesting to note that the 180° east and the 180° west meridian are on the same line. So this 180° will go here, and here will be there a line. Both will coincide. 180° east and 180° west will coincide here. Next one is, these are time zones. For example, India in terms of area is a small country in comparison to Russia, North America. These are continents, but for the sake of time, so that time differences will not be there, the countries has chosen their time zones. So India has one time zone, that is 82° 30 minutes, that is called as standard meridian. Okay, so this is 0 degree Greenwich meridian, this dotted line, and India's standard meridian is passing. This is prime meridian, and this is 82 degree 30 minutes is standard meridian of India. So how we will know that? Here written 5.5 hour, so plus 5.5 hour. So how we will calculate 5.5 hour is that, remember 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes. So 82 degree, 82.5 degree, 30 minutes means 5 degree is equals to 82.5 multiplied by 4, that is equals to 330 minutes. And this 330 minutes means, if we will divide by 330 by 60, because 60 minutes equals to 1 hour, this implies that 5 hours 30 minutes. If what is the use of this? अगर इंडिया में 5:30 PM हो रहे हैं, टाइम इंडिया में इवनिंग का 5:30 PM हो रहा है, तो यहाँ 0 डिग्री पे जो भी कंट्रीज लाई कर रहे हैं या जो भी प्लेस लाई कर रहे हैं, उनका टाइम क्या होगा? 12 नून. उनके वहां पे टाइम क्या होगा? 12 नून. बिकॉज हम यहाँ पे प्लस में चल रहे हैं, वेस्ट ईस्ट में जो भी कंट्रीज लाई कर रहे हैं वो हमेशा टाइम में आगे चलते हैं, पहले चलते हैं. तो 5:30 PM यहाँ होगा तो 12 नून यहाँ पे होगा, यानी डिफरेंस ऑफ 5 hours 30 minutes. That is the usefulness of this standard meridian in respect to prime meridian. Now other important points are India shared its land boundary with Pakistan, Afghanistan in the northwest. So this is, there lies Pakistan, यहाँ पर अफगानिस्तान in the northwest. See here, अफगानिस्तान की बाउंड्री यहाँ से टच हो रही है, पाकिस्तान की लैंड बाउंड्री यही, ये this one is Pakistan. In red color it is Afghanistan. This one is Pakistan boundary. Okay, in the northwest, this direction is northwest. China, Nepal and Bhutan in the north. This is China. Tibet. Okay, Nepal and Bhutan in the north, Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Myanmar and this is Bangladesh in the east. Okay, our southern neighbors across the sea consist of 2 island countries, namely Sri Lanka and Maldives. This is Sri Lanka and there is Maldives. Okay, Sri Lanka is separated from India by a narrow channel of sea formed by the Palk Strait and Gulf of Mannar. Here is Palk Strait and here is Gulf of Mannar. While Maldives Island are situated to the south of the Lakshadweep Island. This is India's Lakshadweep Island and south of it is Maldives. India and the world. The Indian landmass has a central location between the East and the West Asia. So this is East Asia. Here is West Asia. So India has a central location in this one. the Trans-Indian Ocean routes which connects the countries of the Europe to the west in the west and the countries of the East Asia provide a strategic central location to India. So it also connects to the Europe and the East Asian countries. Deccan Peninsula protrudes into the Indian Ocean, thus help India to establish close contact with the West Asia, Africa, Europe, and from the western coast, and with the East, Southeast and the East Asia from the eastern coast. So Deccan Peninsula, this is Deccan Peninsula. It is merging into Indian Ocean. It helps India to establish close contact with the West Asia. This is West Asia. Close contact with the West Asia, Africa, this is Africa, and Europe, and also to Europe from the western coast. So India's western coast is important because it helps to close contact with the West Asia, Europe, and Africa, and with the Southeast and East Asia from the eastern coast, and from the eastern coast, East Asia and Southeast Asia. Okay, no other country has a long coastline on the Indian Ocean as India has. So this is the importance of India. Now the Tropic of Cancer. The Tropic of Cancer, that is 23 degree 30 minutes, divides the country into almost 2 equal parts. This we already have done. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the 8 states that are. So you have to learn by sequence. It is easy if you learn by sequence. First one is Gujarat. You have to learn India political map. This is political map of India. First is, this is 0 degree 23 and 23 degree 30 minutes, that is north, Tropic of Cancer. So first state is Gujarat, second one is Rajasthan, third is Madhya Pradesh, fourth is Chhattisgarh, fifth is Jharkhand, this is fifth Jharkhand, sixth is West Bengal, seventh is Tripura, and 8th is Mizoram. So the Tropic of Cancer passes through the 8 states of India: Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura, and Mizoram. Thank you, students.